ओके गाइज, मैं बोलूँगा तो डिस्टर्ब नहीं होगा ना? हाँ, बोलूँगा तो डिस्टर्ब नहीं होगा ना? Welcome guys. So once again, a very welcome to you all in my live channel. Sorry, live session. And in this session, we are going to read another novel, and the name of the novel is The Ugly One, containing 23.1k words, and the story is ongoing, means it is not yet completed, and also our yesterday's novel is being ongoing, means it is also not been completed. So it contains 5 chapters. First of all, we can recall it later. Okay, now we are going to start. Hello, my name is Jen, and between my sisters and me, I am the ugly one. And no, I'm not an insecure bitch who complain about my looks all the time. Means the girl has 2 sisters, Jan and itself, and she was and she is been ugly. Later on, my sister Liliana is blessed with beautiful genes. She had long, flowing blonde hair with bright blue eyes and pink lips that remind you of delicate flower petals. He is explaining, she is explaining the difference between her and her sister. Now, continue to the novel. I, on the other hand, didn't look like that, anything like that. I had coarse brown hair, tangled at the slightest touch. My eyes and lips were also way too big for my face. Okay, maybe I am being too hard on myself. I wasn't completely hideous, but when I stood next to her, her beauty overshadowed me, and I end up looking like a troll. So I tried my hardest not to stand next to her. In this materialistic world, the only big problem is people were being judged on their looks, on their fairness. I strongly disagree that particular. I ask all my viewers to do the same, not to harsh or judge any people by their face, their color, and their appearance. Thanks for that. We continuing to the chapter. I tried to ask my mom if I was adopted that way. I can go look for my birth parent and get away from her. But my mom just blew me off. In high school, I felt insignificant next to her every time guys openly hit on her and pretended like I didn't exist, even though I was standing right next to her. But being extremely beautiful had its downside too. She had plenty of admirers who were harmless, but she also had to deal with a few stalkers and chapri guys hitting on her. Cheapy, creepy guys. Sorry, chapri. I just pronunciate it wrong. It's creepy. Yeah, where I was. Creepy guys hitting on her. At least I was safe from all of that. Jen, come on, we are going to be late. Liliana, Lilina, Liliana, Lilana, Li, Liliana, Liliana, Liliana said. It was the first day of school. I was a junior and she was a senior. Yeah, I can't wait to start another year being the understudy of Miss Beauty Queen, I said. Oh, don't start, Jan. I told you, if you took care of yourself a little better and dressed more stylish, guys will notice you too. Liliana chirped, chirped. I don't know what chirped mean, but okay. I like my pants, sweatpants look. It's much more comfortable, I said. Whatever, let's get going, she said and pulled me to the car. We arrived at school just before the bell rang, so I hurried to get to class. My first class had to be located all the way to the end of the building, so I decided to make a run for it. I crashed into something hard and tumbled forward, taking down whoever it was I bumped into. Pretty soon, I was staring at a pair of dark brown eyes as I hovered over none other than Jack Morris. Ah, Jack, the high school boy, bad boy. Also, one of many admirers of Liliana. Jack had been trying to get into her pants since ninth grade. अरे भाई क्या मैं नोवेल पढ़ने आया उसमें भी पाप हो रहा है क्या कर सकते हैं but Liliana paid no attention to him. She didn't like his kind, is what she said to me. But that didn't mean he quite trying. Jack wasn't one of those bad boys you learn about in a romance novel. You know, the one that are rough on the outside but secretly are soft on the inside. No, not him. He was the actual devil. I secretly call him Demon, the evil child from the movies The Omen, because he looks like an angel from the outside, but in reality, he is the most likely a weapon of the devil. I bet if I bet if I parted his hair, I'd see the birthmark 666 on his scalp. Okay, I might be excrementy, excreting A little bit, but he is the worst. I'll tell you how bad later. But for now, I have to figure out how to get out of this situation. Our first chapter completed. We are moving to our next chapter. Bad boy trapped me. Okay, sorry for that. Bad boy trapped me. The second chapter of the Ugly One novel. Get the fuck off me, Jack barked. Oh, so sorry, Jack. I screamed and got up. What are you trying to do? Crush me to death? He stared and strengthened his shirt. I am trying not to be late to class, so bye. I waved and tried to leave, but he grabbed my arm. Not so fast. Aren't you Liliana Brown's sister? He asked. Yeah, so? I asked. Yes. Jake, we met like 10,000 times before. But go ahead and act like you had no idea who I was. So I needed you to do me a favor, he said and smirked. Can this wait? I'm already late, I said desperately. Desperately. Fine, you can go. Meet me out back after school by the fence, he said. Sure, bye bye now. I ran off and shied in relief to finally get out of his grip. Grasps, GRASP grasps. He scares me. After school, I debated whether I should go see him or not. Go see him or not. What could he possibly want from me? I decided to go. I stood by the fence and waited. Hey! I turned around as I heard his voice. Well, I'm here now, what? I let a nervous laugh. You know, I have been in love with Liliana for 2 years, right? He asked. More or less, I said. Well, I have been trying to get her to go out with me, but she just act like I didn't exist. His eye turned dark. Welcome to my world, buddy, I thought. Well, she's not into the bad boy type, I said. That's too bad because she is going to be mine, he insisted. Whatever you say, I scoffed. What do you want me to do about it? I asked. Help me convince her. Maybe you can tell me more about her so I know how to impress her, he suggested. Not a chance, buddy, forget it, I said and tried to leave, but he grabbed me and pushed me against the fence. I don't think so. You are going to help me whether you want to or not, he demanded. Jesus, what is going wrong with you? She is not interested. You are not her type. Don't you get that? I yelled. Listen, whatever name is, if you don't help me, I'll make sure to make your life miserable in this school. So go home and think very carefully before rejecting me. Got it? He said. His dark eye brow, B-O-R-A-D, bored into my eyes. I felt a chill. This guy wasn't joking around and is possibly dangerous. Maybe I can convince Liliana to go on the date at least. Okay, fine. Just let me go. I'll see what I can do. And my name is Jen. You pork. Prick क्या होता है? You prick. You prick. I forewarned. Forewarned. He let go for me and exhaled. Sorry, I lost my cool. It hard for me to control my anger sometime. He sighed. Jack apologized. The world must be coming to an end. Well, you should try harder, I said and ran off. I don't know how I am supposed to convince Liliana to date this jerk. It's not like we are super close. I honestly don't even like her. She had always been preoccupied preoccupied with her own world to pay any real attention to me. As a big sister, she was supposed to protect me, be my friend, but all she did was ignore me. Not once did not once did she try to help me with my insecurities. Maybe Jack and she deserve each other. I knocked on Liliana's door later that night. Come in, she yelled. Hey Lily, can I talk to you for a second? I asked. What's up, Jan? She asked. Well, I was just wondering, what do you think about Jack Morris? Who? She asked. You know who? Jack. Tell. Muscular, tall, muscular, dark brown eyes, kind of scary. I described him. What do I think of him? He is the biggest bully of the planet, and his bad boys act is in frustrating. She declared, why are you asking about him? Well, he told me he really likes you and would like to go out with you, I said. She squinted her eye at me. Since when are your friends with Jack Morris? I'm not. I just want to help my fellow classmate, I offered. Jack is a senior, you are a junior, he is not in your classes. What is going on, Jen? She inquired. Okay, fine. I'll tell you. He threatened me. Okay? He said I have to convince you or else what? She asked. I don't know. And I don't want to find out. So please just go out with this guy. I pleased. What? No way, she said. Come on, Lily. Please do this for me. What if he actually hurt me? I said. Forget it. I'm not going in. He is totally not my type, and I'm not going out with some loser just because you are scared of him. Now get out of my room, she said, and pushed me out of the room. Oh, why does she have to be such a bitch to me? My laugh was hard enough, but now I have to deal with Jack because of her. बिचकेज कह रहा है बिकॉज कहना तो बिचकेज कह रहा है वाह. Should I try to do like that? बट फिर वो दिखेगा नहीं मेरे को. मॉर्निंग का नाश्ता छूट गया ना, इसलिए पतला हो गया मैं पूरा. I can never count on her, not even once. But I knew Jack wasn't going to let me off the hook that easily. I remembered in seventh grade, Jack Jack asked Matt Miller to do his homework. Normally, Matt did what he was told since Jack beat him up if he didn't. But the day before, poor Matt came down with flu and didn't show up at school with Jack's homework. Do you think Jack accepted that excuse? Hell no. Hell no. He waited until the right opportunity for revenge. There was an annual science project, and Matt was looking forward to it. His project was well thought and detailed. On the day before the project was due, Jack sneaked into the classroom and stole it, then burned it on the baseball field. Baseball. Baseball होता है ना. Baseball. Baseball field. All of Matt hard work was gone in second. Then the next day he left a note on Matt's locker to let him know whose handwork it was. Handiwork. Do you think Jack accept that excuse? No. The whole school knew about it, but Jack got away with a messy 2 days of detention. It was as if the principal had no desire to defend the bullied. God, I really hated him since then. That was just one of many horrible things he did to people. Now I have to help him. I'd rather drown him in a tub or holy water. Tub, holy water. And this chapter also ends. So we are moving to our next chapter, Matchmaker from Hell. I wasn't looking forward to school the next day. I kept looking around to make sure I didn't run into Jack. Stupid Liliana and her selflessness. During lunch, I sat outside to eat my sandwich. He mostly sat inside with his friend and terrorized the unsuspecting Ned, so maybe I am safe outdoor. There you are, Jane Brown. My heart stopped when I heard Jack's deep voice. Fuck me. Oh, hi Jack, I said. Well, what did you find out? What did you found out? Find out? He asked casually. Liliana's favorite food is chicken fingers, I said. About me. What did you find out when you asked her about me? He asked, already annoyed at me. Oh, she said you are not her type. Sorry, Jack, I said. His eyes glowed with anger again, and I felt a familiar chill. I was so scared. Not good enough, he said. You need to try harder to convince her. But Jack, I whispered. No buts. Just fucking do it. There gonna be a party at my house tonight. Normally, I don't invite losers, but I'll make one exception for her. I expect you to be there with her, he said. A party? I was never invited to a party before, so I felt kind of excited. So I scolded myself in my head immediately. It's not like he was actually inviting me. It was because of Liliana. Oh, okay, I'll try to convince her, I said nervously. You better, or else, he said, and walked away. This was my last chance to convince her. So I went to find Liliana. A party. Liliana's whose party? Amanda's. I lied. If I told her it was Jack's house, she denied might right away. Here will be a bunch of people there, so should be fun, right? I said. I guess since when do you get invited to parties? She asked. I don't know. I'm a junior now, so maybe that's why I offered. Does it matter why? The point is, it will be answered soon. Asham. I tried to sound enthusiastic, so said she didn't take the bet. Sure, why not? I'll go, she said. Yes, I'm saved. Maybe she'll change her mind about Jack at the party. I doubted that, but at least she's going. I am willing to do anything to save my ass at the moment. On the night of the party, I mentally prepared myself to face Jack and all the other people from school who act like I did not exist. Liliana put on a cute romper and curled, 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 her hair into low waves. She looked like a goddess as always. I wish I could look like this good in rompers, but my butt looks like a pancake when I wear them. And let's face it, those outfits make it 10 times harder to pee. I am all about comfort and convenience. Okay, so I just put my hair up in a messy bun because I had no idea what to do with it, and put on some jeans and a shirt that looked somewhat decent. It's not like I can look cute when she was next to me anyway. Besides, I wasn't hoping to meet anyone. I was trying to ensure my survival. Liliana agreed to drive, so I hopped next to her on the passenger side and we were off to the party. I looked around for Jack once we arrived at the party. Come on, Jack, come over. Here, sweep her off of her feet and leave me the fuck alone, I thought. Who are you looking for? Liliana asked. No one. I giggled nervously. Liliana looked at me suspiciously. I wish I was a better liar. I suddenly saw Jack. He was wearing a white shirt paired with a leather jacket and jeans. I hate to admit, but he looked damn good in the outfit. If he wasn't the biggest jerk of this century, I would have had a crush on him. Looks wise, he was just my type, with his longish dark brown hair, deep brown eyes, and a sharp jaw. He was nicely built, probably because he had enough exercise beating up people at our school. I saw him looking at us, then he started to walk towards us. Hey Liliana, I'm glad you come. He smirked. Hey, she said and fragized. A skull already formed on her face, like she was disgusted by him. She looked at me with fire in her eyes when she figured out what I had done. I'm just going I'm just gonna go somewhere else, I said awkwardly and left them alone. I can already imagine how it is gonna go. Not good. I walked past a few people from my school, but they just ignored me as usual. I decided to indulge myself in some underage drink. I'm at a party, aren't I? Aren't I? I filled the cup to the brim and turned around, perhaps a little too rapidly as I bumped right into a boy's chest and poured my entire beer on his shirt. Some of it slapped on my shirt. Slapped. Okay, मतलब छिछिल के मेरे पास भी गिर गया. Great, just fucking great. I didn't look at his face right away, as I was shell shocked. With my luck, it probably Jack again. Jack तो भाई खतरनाक है. I looked up and almost laughed. I must be crushed or something. It wasn't Jack, but someone much worse. It was Aaron, Jack's older brother. He recently graduated from our school, but not before he made his mark by being the baddest of the bad. He had gotten into endless fight and openly smoked on school property. He didn't give two shirts about anything. His brother Jack was just a tamer version of him and look up to him. He most likely learned his evilness from Arun. In other words, I have really scared myself this time. Don't you look where you moved, idiot? He barked and glared at me. Oh, shit, I'm so sorry. I cried and tried to bolt his jacket with some paper towels. He started at me intently. What was he looking at? Please don't hurt me, I thought to myself. I'm going to die tonight. How do I keep getting myself into these type of situations? Why God, why? Come with me, he said and grabbed my arm. He started to drag me away from where everyone was gathered around. Oh, great. He is taking me somewhere quiet to murder me. अरे भाई. Okay, guys, we just moved on our next chapter. Bad boy wants me. That's gonna be so, you can say, romantic as well as very, very special, maybe. Arun, where are you taking me? I asked. I was starting to panic. You are gonna help me clean this sort up, he said. He dragged me inside a room which I guessed was his room. Don't move, he commanded. I looked at the door helplessly. Should I make a run for it? He took his shirt off. I have only heard rumors about Maury's brother, hot bodies, but now I finally saw it in person. As I started stared, as I stared at the hard chest and abs muscles, I realized the rumors were all true. But instead of getting excited, I was terrified. What was he planning to do here? Take your shirt off. He grinned. What? What? No way. I'm going to get raped over a spilled beer. I started to panic again. He threw a plain shirt at me. You slipped beer on your shirt. On your. You slipped beer on yours. Put this on. Put this one on instead. Oh, he was just trying to help. Why did he have to act like that? Through. He must be nuts. Mm, could you turn around? I said nervously. Oh yeah, sorry. Go to the bathroom and change, he said and pointed at his bathroom. I quickly went inside and shut the door. My heart was pounding. Why I'm so scared right now? Since he was always two classes ahead of me, I didn't get to see him often. I just heard rumors. Both of the Morris brothers were notorious in our school. Arun graduated last year, so maybe he is not as bad anymore. I put on the shirt, which was way too big, but at least it was dry and clean. I got out of the bathroom. Arun was half lying on the bed and staring at the ceiling. He looked at me as he heard me coming out of the bathroom. Thanks for the shot. I'll go now. I said and started to head for the door. Wait, I halted. Stay for a minute. The party is kinda boring, he said. True, It was kind of lamb. Spilling beer on the former high school bad boy was the most interesting thing that happened so far. I sat down on the chair in front of him. You are one of the Brown sister, aren't you? He asked. Yeah, I'm the ugly one. I brawled out. He looked, stared. You are what? The ugly one? You know, because Liliana is so pretty, I explained. I guess who said you were ugly? He asked. His gaze was so intense I thought I'd melt to the floor. Wow. I don't matter. Sorry, it doesn't matter. I was just joking anyway. I laughed nervously. मोहित वर्मा, हेलो, इंग्लिश बोल रहे हो? इंग्लिश नहीं आती हमको। अरे, कब से कब से आप हमें हमें सुन रहे हैं भाई? कब से सुन रहे हैं? आप देखिए, इंग्लिश तो हमको भी नहीं आती, मैं आपको सीरियसली बताऊं, इंग्लिश हमको भी नहीं आती। लेकिन मेरे हिसाब से देखो, अपना अपना तरीका होता है। मेरे हिसाब से जो आपको नहीं आती है, अब आप समझो कि हम भूल जाएंगे, हम भूल जाएंगे। छत दिखाते हैं, पंखा दिखाते हैं, हम भूल जाएंगे। हम्म। नाउ कमिंग बैक टू आवर स्टोरी, what we going on. So he got up and took my hand. It doesn't matter. I was just joking anyway. I laughed nervously. He got up and took my hand. Before I could say anything, he pulled me towards the bed and set me down next to him. How come I never seen you around her? He asked. I don't go to parties. Besides, you are two classes ahead of me. So, then why are you here? He asked. Well, what happened was I bumped into your brother Jack, and he told me to convince my sister Liliana to go out with him or else. So now we are here. I gave him the whole spiel. He wants your sister. Why? She is boring as fuck, Arun said dismissively. Huh, doesn't he thinks Liliana is the fruit of the goddess? Well, that's new. I don't know. Because she is like the most beautiful girls in school. I wish I can relate, but that that's not the case. I just got warped up in this matchmaking situation by force. Can I please go now? I said desperately. I guess she is kind of pretty, but you? He stared at me intensely, intentionally again. His green eyes were twinkling. What about me? I don't look anything like her. I knew. I already heard how plain I am from plenty of people. So you can just save it, okay? I said and tried to get up, but he pulled me back down. You aren't plain. You look much more interesting than any girl I have ever met. How about I talk you out? Sorry, how about I take you out sometime and we get to know each other? He smirked, smirked. पता नहीं क्या लिखा है, सॉरी हाँ. What was he asking me out? Did I accidentally walk inside the Piget zone of war or what? I stared at him in shock for a moment. It must be one of his cruel pranks to ask the ugly girl out then break her heart. I'm not feeling for you. That no sorry boob. Sorry Bob. No thanks. I got go. I got up and made a run for the door. I need to find Liliana quickly and get out of here. Before I could find her and make my escape, someone grabbed my hand. My hand. Arun? Nope, it was Jack. Why can't I escape the Maurice brother tonight? You, Jack barked. You said you would make Liliana love me, but she just insulted me and left. He said, I never said I would make her love you. You can't make people love you, silly. I let out a nervous laugh. I'll make you pay for this. You must have sab- sabotaged this one purpose. You were jealous of her because I am paying attention to her instead of plain Jane like you. Jack threatened me. What the fuck is wrong with you, these guys? He must be crazy. How arrogant are you? I'm not even slightly interested in you, Jack. Let's go. I screamed. You aren't going anywhere until we settle this. Jack scanned at me. Let the girl go, Jack. Someone spoke and I looked up. Arun was staring at us with fire in his eyes. In his eyes. I looked could kill. If looks if looks could kill, Jack would disnated into ash right now. I was really relieved since Arun was being nice to me and most likely will rescue me from this ruthless boy. This is better plan, Jan and me, bro. Jack gritted his teeth. Shoot, I knew I was planned, but hearing from Jack's mouth was a confirmation I didn't need hurtful bastard. Wow. Let her go or I'll send you to the hospital. Arun growled, glared at him. He let go for me. I guess he was scared of his older brother. Thanks Almighty. We are not done, Jenny, Jack said gruffly. Arun took my hand and took me outside. I'll take you home, he said. I nodded. Liliana left me with the car, so I had no other choice. That bitch. So I can take you out. Or the answer is still no, he asked. When we arrived at the house, is he for a real what this? Can I think about it? I asked suddenly, feeling shy. I have never been asked out by anyone before. Even if it was a prank, it was kind of nice that he noticed me. Okay, he said and smiled at me for the first time. He looks 10 times more friendly when he smiles. Not to mention gorgeous. The thank you for your help, I said and impulsively hugged him. Impulsively hugged him. Something stirred inside me when I felt his warmth. I quickly left him go and ran back inside. I really need to be extra careful around the Morio's brother. Now moving to our next chapter, and might be it is the last one, the last chapter. Why me? The name of the last chapter is Why Me, and we have almost only 5 minutes to left, so we'll try to finish it on time, or else we take a bit more time. Okay. The following day, the doorbell rang, and there were some roses at the doorstep. It must be another one of Liliana's admirers. I took them inside and set them down on the table. I didn't bother to check the card because who else would it be for? Liliana, you got some flowers again? I yelled. She ran downstairs excitedly, her face twisted into a frown when she read the note. It's for you, she said and handed me the card. Huh, I was confused. These are for you, Jane. Just read the note, she said, annoyed. To Jane, you are beautiful. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Please go out with me. Love, Arun. I don't know how to feel the first few minutes. Is he making fun of me? Whatever I was, whatever it was, it's nice to be complimented for once. And these roses are beautiful. Who is Arun? I thought you didn't have a boyfriend. Liliana asked. I knew this came as a shock to her that I am getting followers from a guy of all people. Arun, Morris? I said. Her face turned dark. Then she looked downright again, downright angry. What was her deal? You mean the Arun Morio, Jack's brother Arun Morris? She asked again. Yes, him. Why do you look like that? I asked. This can't be right. She snatched the card out of hand and read it again. Why would Arun Morris ask you out? Why not? Why do you care? I was curious about her reaction now. I have had a crush on him since ninth grade. She squirreled. What? No shit. I laughed out loud. I thought you said you were into bad boy jokes. Arun is not a bad boy joke. He was just misunderstood. And he clearly changed after graduation, she said, and pointed the flowers. I surprised. I suppose I said, you can't go out with him, he cried. Excuse me, She can't tell me what to do. Who does she think she is? I'm sorry, Lily, but Arun clearly perfect me over you. Prefers me over you. No one is saying it's okay to me. Just deal with it. I smirked. Even though I have no desire to go out with Arun, I could still mess with Liliana. It's a prank, he's just playing you. Or maybe he meant to send this flower to me and got out name mixed up. Liliana insisted. Liliana insisted. Whoa, I can't believe how self centered she is. I don't think so. I said nonchalantly. आह, बैठे बैठे पैर दर्द हो गया भाई थोड़ा सा. I don't think so. I said nonchalantly. Besides, his brother like you. Why don't you go out with Jack instead? He's just as good looking. They almost look alike, and he already likes you. So all you have to do is say yes to him. I offered. No way. Jack is just a pure jerk and so immature, Liliana said. Oh, you don't know that? Maybe he's just misunderstood, I said mockingly. I was staring to get tired of this argument. Just do this for me and reject Arun, Liliana said. Bitch, please. After the way she treated me, I will date the hell out of Arun just to spit her. Just watch me. Whatever it is, a prank or not, this was my chance to get back at Liliana. Well, too bad to look like I'll be going out with Arun after all, I said and left the room. Jack conquered me at school, cornered me at school the next day. What else is new? I told you I wasn't done with you, Jenny, he said, his dark eye down into my soul. It's Jane, I corrected him. Whatever, I need to ask you, what the hell was that about at the party? He asked. What do you mean? I asked innocently. With my brother. Since when did you two become buddies? Are you fucking him? He cried. क्राइड में तो रोना होता है क्या वो? हैं? तो इसमें रोने वाला क्या बात है वो? पूछ रहा है तो कि तुम सब एक साथ रह रहे हो क्या? इसमें रोने वाला क्या बात है? है, बता ना। इसमें इस सेंटेंस में वाई माई ब्रदर। अरे तो वो ना वो एक बुली लिखा है, ठीक है। और जस्ट वो वाई माई ब्रदर सिंस व्हेन विथ माई ब्रदर सिंस व्हेन डिड यू टू बिकम बडीज आर यू डैश विथ हिम, ऐसा करके। इसमें ही CRIED रो पड़ा। यू gross, no, I made a fish. I'm still as pure as the driven snow. Thank you very much, I declared. Jack looked at me questioningly. Virgin? I'm a virgin, I blurted out without thinking. My face turned red as I embarrassed myself. Why did I tell him that? Oh, he said, and went quiet. Then why was he making googly eye at me? At you? He asked. Fuck if I know, Jackie boy. I have never ever even talked to him before the party. It's my life goal to avoid the Morris brothers at all cost. Why you are totally running for me right now? I replied. Well, stay away from him. The last thing I need is some losers hanging around my house. Jack said. Not a problem. Is that all? I asked. Yes. Why did Liliana threat me like I'm a cockroach? Oh, Liliana treat me like I am a cockroach. He sounded almost desperate. Why don't you ask her? You do realize we go to the same school, right? Go harass her instead, I said. I looked around to see if an administrator was walking by somewhere so I can escape the situation. I don't know. I don't want to scare her, Jack said. But but scaring me is okay. What a piece of cow excrement there. There's literally nothing I can do, Jack. She does not like you. In fact, she told me yesterday that she has a huge crush on your brother. So I guess there's that. No one of us get to win. Now, if you will excuse me, I'm going to go and mourn my heartbreak over her stealing my future. क्या? Now, if you will excuse me, I'm going to go and mourn my heartbreak over her stealing my future husband. Bye now, I said quickly and tried to leave, but Jack caught my arm again. What the fuck did you just say? She likes Arun? Jack shouted so loud that his voice echoed through the walls. Some student looked at our direction in confusion but kept walking past us. Calm down, Jack. Jeez, no need to yell at me. I have no control over this K. I exclaimed. Jack looked like he was deep in thoughts. This is not good. This is a this is all war, all wrong. She can't like Arun. She bloom belongs to me. She belongs to me. Belongs कह रहे हैं वाह क्या इंग्लिश है भाई मेरी belongs को belongs कह रहे हैं belongs belongs to me he said. I know, right? Totally. Now, can I go, please? I am going to be late for classes. I said. I don't know why he is still holding me hostage. He should go interrogating his brother for being better looking and stealing his future wife. Jack didn't release me and just started stared at me intently. I could tell he was cooking up some other plans in his evil little brain. I hoped it doesn't involve me in any way. I know how you can help me, Jenny, he said and smirked. Help you? I asked. What was he planning? I changed my mind about you dating my brother. You are going to date him and keep him away from Liliana so she will forget about him and date me instead. He declared. Jack, stupid shithead. That's not how life works. So, guys, for today, too, our novel ends, but not completely because this novel is ongoing, means more further parts being upcoming. So, for today, we end up here and we will meet tomorrow at the same time from 10 p.m. to 11 and we're going to get into another novel and their chapters. For today, have a good dream, have a good sweet dream, have a good night. Thank you, Jai Sri Ram.